Chosen one, hear me clearly. The atmosphere around you has shifted. The tides have turned, and the world has entered a new cycle of profound orchestration. October 21st is not a random day on a man-made calendar. It is a moment written into the fabric of time itself, a date carrying weight, an imprint of transformation that marks the beginning of your breakthrough. All of existence has been building toward this unveiling, waiting for those who are ready to step into the opportunities held back for such a time as this. You may have thought you were overlooked, forgotten, or buried beneath the noise of the world. But October 21st is your evidence that you were never unseen. This is your turning point, the moment when what was whispered in your inner being for years finally collides with visible manifestation. The unseen is becoming seen. The opportunities long delayed are unfolding, and new streams of wealth, ideas, and resources are being released into your hands. This is not speculation. This is a declaration. This moment requires more than passive listening, chosen one. The universe is inviting you to participate in the activation of your portion. Declare your intentions. State your desires. Seal them with symbols of completion and multiplied abundance. This is not a gimmick. It is universal law in action. When you release words, intentions, and energy into an atmosphere charged with focus and purpose, you activate principles that command manifestation. Do not treat this as entertainment. This is a sacred instruction. Every declaration is a signal to the unseen. Every engagement is a seed planted into the soil of abundance. As you release your words, understand that you are not speaking into empty space. You are activating an agreement with life itself. On October 21st, what you speak, what you write, what you declare will be amplified by powerful frequencies, chosen one. Let it be clear that your entrance into this moment is not by accident, not by chance, and not by coincidence. You have been carefully positioned in the right timeline, the right frequency, and the right level of readiness to receive what is about to unfold. This alignment is not something you could have forced. It is not the result of begging or striving. It was embedded into the blueprint of your life long before you were aware of it. Every delay, every redirection, every detour was preparing you so that you would arrive here ready, prepared, and aligned. October 21st is not about the day itself, but about the positioning of your soul with perfect timing. Alignment matters more than effort. What others chase, you inherit because of the frequency you carry. Now that the alignment is complete, the flow is activated, chosen one. The doors that once resisted you are now opening with ease. Invisible resources are becoming visible. Wealth, favor, opportunities, and meaningful connections are being assigned to your life in this season. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are not lost in the shuffle. The flow is personal. What belongs to you is being delivered. This flow will manifest in ways you cannot predict. Unexpected deposits, chance encounters that unlock doors, ideas that create streams of wealth. What was once invisible to your eyes will become undeniable evidence. October 21st is the day where the faucet turns on, and the river of abundance begins to flow without interruption. The delays you faced were never denials. They were preparation behind the veil. Life has already initiated the transfer. Financial transactions are rooting. Systems are being recalibrated. Blessings are being reassigned from those who mishandled them into the hands of those who are aligned. October 21st is not when the process begins. It is when the evidence becomes undeniable, chosen one. The transfer is already moving in your direction. Money is being redirected. Favor is being redistributed. Inheritance long blocked is being unlocked. What you thought was waiting for you has already been released. You are simply stepping into its visibility. Behind the scenes, resources have been allocated to your account, and now the manifestation is approaching. Before the evidence shows up in your hands, it will first show up in your spirit, that inner surge of peace, that rising wave of expectancy, that unshakable knowing that something has shifted. This is your confirmation. Do not ignore it. It is life whispering, approved. After years of endurance, after nights of silent tears, after walking faithfully with little to show for it, your inheritance has been released. Your portion is no longer pending, it is active, credited, and flowing. Chosen one, the unease you feel is not anxiety. It is transition. Something new has already been deposited within you, and your outer world has no choice but to align with it. This is not a drop, not a trickle, not a fragment. What begins on October 21st is a wave, a mighty current of abundance being unleashed into your life. This wave is not ordinary. It is compensation for every dry season you endured, every act of faithfulness you demonstrated in silence, every choice to stay true when quitting would have been easier. You will not simply receive payment, you will receive overflow. Compensation at this level does not equal human wages. It multiplies them beyond reason. This is the wave of flow, and it will carry you further in months than years of labor ever could. It will not just touch your life. It will flood every corner of it, chosen one. The breakthrough will not appear how you expect it. Life's plan never conforms to human predictions. The transfer will not be loud, dramatic, or explainable. It will arrive quietly, gracefully, undeniably. Suddenly things will align. Suddenly accounts will increase. Suddenly doors will open. And when others ask how, you will only be able to say, "It just happened." October 21st will appear ordinary to the world, but to you, it will be the timestamp of invisible intervention. Do not look for fireworks. Look for subtle, undeniable shifts that only alignment could orchestrate. This transfer is not about wealth alone. It is about freedom. You are stepping out of the prison of lack and into the realm of effortless provision. For too long, you lived under the shadow of not enough, bracing for struggle, planning around scarcity, and measuring your dreams by limitation. That season ends now. October 21st is the threshold where lack loses its authority over you. From this day forward, wealth will not be your stressor. It will be your tool. The setbacks you faced were never endings. They were roots pushing you into alignment with this exact breakthrough. Freedom is here. Overflow is here. Lack no longer belongs to you, chosen one. Understand this: wealth is not given for vanity. This transfer is not just about financial comfort. It is about purpose. You are being funded to build, to uplift, to restore. Wealth in your hands is not ego, it is strategy. It is the tool of legacy. You are being resourced to accomplish visions too great to be achieved with empty hands. This transfer is about mission, not materialism. It is about stewardship, not selfishness. You are being trusted with resources because the unseen knows you will multiply them, not waste them. October 21st is not the arrival of wealth alone. It is the activation of your assignment. On this day, the chains of scarcity are shattered, the old burdens, the fears of never having enough, the mentality of surviving instead of thriving. These are lifted from your shoulders. You are entering a season where your story shifts from survival to abundance. Scarcity no longer defines you. The time of scraping by, of waiting for relief, of shrinking your dreams to fit your resources has ended. October 21st is not just a date. It is a timestamp in eternity that marks your permanent departure from scarcity. Abundance is now your new normal. The world's economy may be fragile, but the greater flow of life is unshakable. Chosen one, the funds you thought were denied were never denied. They were delayed until the right version of you was ready to carry them. Life does not release resources into unready hands. But now you have matured. Now you are ready. And so the release comes not in fragments, not in trickles, but in full flow. This is not about stock markets, interest rates, or currency exchange. This is about the vault of possibility opening in your favor. And when life releases, no system, no barrier, no opposition can withhold it. Do not limit the way abundance delivers. The flow will arrive in many forms. Some days it will be sudden ideas that generate streams of income with ease. Other days it will be connections, people entering your path who carry access, wisdom, and opportunity. And yes, there will also be tangible financial deposits, sudden increases, unexpected approvals, and open doors that bring visible evidence. Every form of the flow comes from the same source, alignment, and it never releases without purpose. The form may vary, but the outcome is always abundance. October 21st is more than a date. It is a shift in frequency. You are stepping into a new bandwidth, one that resonates with abundance instead of lack. The old cycles of almost and just enough are broken. A new cycle begins, overflow, more than enough, sustained provision. You no longer vibrate at the level of scarcity. Your energy, your spirit, your identity now resonate with wealth. This frequency attracts abundance the way magnets draw metal. Lack may try to return, but it will not find you. You have shifted frequencies, chosen one. The blessings arriving are not for spectacle. They are for strategy. This wealth is not random. It is precise, targeted, and purposeful. You carry a vision, and life is releasing the resources necessary to execute it. This is why you are being entrusted with abundance, because you will build with it, not waste it. True assignments always attract true provision. And now, the resources for your assignment are being released into your hands. October 21st marks the day when your vision receives its funding. This transfer is not only external, it is internal. The old version of you, the one braced for disappointment, accustomed to struggle, doubting their worth, is dissolving. In its place rises a new version of you. Confident, expectant, certain of favor and provision. The transfer fulfills destiny, not revenge. It does not come to prove doubters wrong. It comes to prove your alignment true. The real miracle is not the money. It is the transformation within you. The wealth is simply the evidence of the inner shift. Chosen one, every tear you cried, every sacrifice you made, every silent moment of endurance has been recorded in the fabric of time. The energy that once held your pain is now the same energy delivering your blessings. The timeline has shifted into accelerated speed. What once took years will now happen in weeks, even days. Earthly schedules no longer apply to you. You now move in alignment with higher timing. And that timing declares now. October 21st is not just another day. It is the day of visible approval manifesting. Prepare for confirmations, unexpected deposits, sudden approvals, and surprise opportunities. They will begin to appear. Acceleration will become your new normal. What used to take months will now take days. Evidence will not puff you up. It will humble you into gratitude. The blessings will arrive in ways that quiet you into awe, whispering, "Thank you." These are not coincidences. They are confirmations that your portion has been released. Every unexpected blessing is a receipt proving that the transfer is real. This transfer is not just about you, it is generational. You are the one chosen to interrupt patterns of lack that plagued your family line. The scarcity that gripped generations before you ends with you. Wealth is no longer withheld. Inheritance is no longer blocked. You are the appointed one to break cycles and release generational abundance. October 21st is the day where your lineage shifts, where legacy begins, where abundance becomes an inheritance for those who come after you. Chosen one, the first evidence of this transfer is not in your bank account, it is in your soul. Peace will flood you. Worry will evaporate. Anxiety will be replaced with calm certainty. This is not false hope. It is a rhythm of alignment. When peace settles, know that the flow has begun. True transfers do not begin with chaos. They begin with clarity. And the peace you feel is proof that what belongs to you has been released. You are stepping into doors that credentials cannot open. Opportunities will chase you that connections could never arrange. You will not need validation from people. Your energy will speak louder than degrees, titles, or endorsements. Doors will open not because you proved yourself, but because your timing is validated. You no longer have to chase what is already chasing you. This is elevation. Prosperity is arriving, but it is not reckless. It is purposeful. You are being entrusted with wealth because you are prepared to steward it well. The blessings you carry are not for ego. They are for assignments. You will build. You will multiply. You will restore. Authority is being placed in your hands not just to spend but to direct. This is prosperity with purpose. October 21st ignites a new era of responsibility and authority in your financial life. Stagnation is over. Confusion is gone. You are stepping into acceleration. Resources will meet purposes effortlessly. Favor will replace resistance. What once dragged on will now move swiftly. Alignments will happen without delay. October 21st is not just a date of blessing. It is a date of acceleration. You are now running on a timeline where years collapse into days and opportunities overtake you without struggle. The gates are opening, chosen one. Not small doors, not temporary opportunities, but generational gates. Wealth that was once locked behind systems, policies, and bloodlines is now being redirected into your hands. This is not about paycheck to paycheck living. This is about promise to promise, overflow to overflow. You are not just walking into abundance, you are walking into inheritance. October 21st will be remembered as the day when the gates swung wide and what was locked for generations was finally released. Chosen one, October 21st is the ignition. It is the spark, the opening of the floodgates, the release of what has been preserved for you. From this day forward, miracles and favor will multiply beyond measure. This is not just money, it is justice, compensation, and restoration. It is proof that you were never forgotten. You are stepping into identity, into authority, into overflow. October 21st is your marker in history, the day everything shifted. Walk boldly, chosen one. The transfer is here.